How many women-owned businesses can you name? And do you think of women entrepreneurs first when you're about to buy something? Although women are one of the fastest growing segments of entrepreneurs, too many people are in the dark about women's businesses. But today, that's about to change. Hi, my name is Josephine Hannon, but you can call me Jose. And my commitment to the world is to shine the brightest spotlight on women entrepreneurs. Women have some of the most innovative, transformational products and services. Unfortunately, they often also have very small marketing budgets. And with COVID, many women-owned businesses are taking a big financial hit. So it's really up to the public to use their dollars as their vote in terms of what women-owned businesses stay around and which women's business dreams fail. However, the public can't support women entrepreneurs if they don't know who they are. So here's an opportunity to meet 10 must-know women entrepreneurs across industries while asking ourselves, what difference would it make to support her business even more?
As a social media consultant, I help people to plan out and automate their social media so that they can be more present on social media across multiple platforms and get more business from their social media without getting sucked into that time-sucking vortex that social media just naturally is.
As a holistic lifestyle strategist and an expert on overcoming adversity, I help women lay down a foundation of self-care practices so they can go out and conquer the world the way they want to.
I believe that I'm making a difference in the world by teaching people how to get out of their mind. They've got to realize that they are not their mind, that they are the operators of their mind. And from the outside, what's left? Okay, your heart. What's left is how you feel. And a lot, I would say from the very first day in Avatar, you're learning to tap in to what you feel more than what you know. Now that doesn't mean that what you know isn't important, because it is, but imagine operating everything you've been learned all your life outside of it from a place that can direct it.
I am making a difference in the world of caregiving. Elderly care and family care has come a long ways, and I have introduced technology into the caregiving or the senior care industry, where they can find caregivers at the tip of their fingertips and hire them directly. These are caregivers that have been vetted. These are compassionate caregivers that want to be able to connect with older adults and to serve the elderly in any part of Northern California.
The biggest difference that I really want to make in the world is to raise the awareness of human trafficking. And my biggest roadblock is just that a lot of people don't realize how serious this huge epidemic is. So in order to really help the problem, I have to first make sure everyone is aware of this problem. Now, this relates to my product, Find My Everything GPS tracking device, because with the tracking device, you can actually help find young men and women who are being human trafficked. If an emergency occurs, there's an SOS button where the young men and women can actually press it, and their loved ones can help to find them using the GPS technology on my product.
One of my favorite success stories concerns a high school senior who had actually was achieving C's and D's. And within 8 weeks of working with me, he improved his grades to A's and B's. And not only that, but he was so inspired, and his confidence and self-worth had improved as well, to where he was creative in thinking of this idea of producing a movie, used communication skills to talk to his dad about it. His dad was on board, and it has turned into a father-son project.
One of my favorite success stories, which I accomplished by getting women together just to have a jewelry party and have fun, is that a portion of the proceeds I could donate to a local organization that builds wheelchairs for cats and dogs that need them. I was able to have a jewelry party and donate proceeds in order to provide 2 wheelchairs to pets in need that they're already able to use. So that was really awesome.
Well, as a business coach, of course, my clients want to get clients, right? So one of my recent success stories is a client that is a career happiness coach. And she was able in 4 months to get 22 clients that she's serving, making a difference for them in their careers, providing happiness for them. And of course, she grew her business to a level that she never imagined she would do in 4 months.
What would make the biggest difference in my business right now is to be in front of the most holistic health practitioners that would love to be on my podcast so they can be part of this collective self-healing and world self-healing, self-care, empowerment mission that I'm on.
It would make a huge difference if individuals were more open to having a conversation about protecting their family, about their finances. It is hard to have these conversations, but it's even worse if we don't have these conversations early on and we're not prepared financially.
What will make the biggest difference for my business will be if people can support me for a motivational speaking engagement so that I can speak on the huge crisis of human trafficking.
What would make the biggest difference for my business is to have everyone download the Flex 65 app. Family caregivers that are looking for jobs, individuals that need help in the home with personal care, meal prep, or any of the essential care that you need to get through your day.
When I see the difference that I want to make happen with this business, the next step for me is going to be starting a nonprofit. I've got this idea for like a school or an after-school program to teach kids how to be entrepreneurs, because kids are brilliant, way more than people give them credit for. And if we could teach them how to be an entrepreneur, that is how to solve the world's problems, because that's what entrepreneurship is really about, then I believe the world would have a lot fewer problems.
I think the biggest secret is to be curious about other people, because I think curiosity is one of those gifts that we all have. And when you're simply curious about someone else and you get interested in who they are, who they be, and why they do what they do, then you have the opportunity to align maybe connections that you have or resources that you have for them that make a difference, and you learn some really cool things about other people.
One of my most instrumental tools in supporting women entrepreneurs is I keep a list of women entrepreneurs that I know that I've met through networking or when I'm out and about. And anytime a friend, a colleague, an acquaintance asks me for, oh, do you know anyone that does business coaching? Or do you know anyone that does nutrition coaching? Or do you know where I should go networking? I have this list that I can look at, and I can refer them to these ladies that I've met, and I know they're strong, empowered ladies, and I can connect them, and so I can support their business that way.